Welcome to another Eurovision Scoreboard. This time we'll be looking at the Kyiv 2017 voting results, but using the 1975 through to 1996 voting system. That is, of course, still the typical 1 to 8, 10 and 12 points, but only looking at the finalists and their juries. We'll be conducting the voting in performance order of the final, which means that France comes last, but that means Israel start the voting procedure. Move over to Jerusalem for the votes of the Israeli jury. Belarus 1 point. La Biélorussie 1 point. Italy 2 points. L'Italie 2 points. Moldova 3 points. Moldavie 3 points. Ukraine 4 points. L'Ukraine 4 points. Norway 5 points. La Norvège 5 points. 6 points to France. La France 6 points. Bulgaria 7 points. Bulgarie 7 points. Belgium 8 points. Belgique 8 points. Sweden 10 points. La Suède 10 points. The first set of 12 points this evening goes to Portugal. Portugal 12 points. As it happened in Kyiv, they received the first set of 12. But let's see how the rest of the voting goes on. Before we do that, of course, after every round of voting, we'll go through the top 8 with Portugal in the lead, Sweden in second, Belgium in third, Bulgaria in fourth, France in fifth, Norway sixth, Ukraine in seventh, and Moldova in 8th place. What happens now as we move over to Warsaw for the votes of the Polish jury? Azerbaijan 1 point. L'Azerbaijan 1 point. Armenia 2 points. L'Arménie 2 points. Norway 3 points. La Norvège 3 points. Sweden 4 points. La Suède 4 points. United Kingdom 5 points. Le Royaume-Uni 5 points. 6 points to Bulgaria. Bulgarie 6 points. Australia 7 points. L'Australie 7 points. The Netherlands 8 points. Les Pays-Bas 8 points. Belgium 10 points. Belgique 10 points. The second set of 12 points to Portugal. Le Portugal 12 points. And that completes the voting from Poland, with Portugal up there with the full 24. Belgium's now in second place with 18, Sweden third, Bulgaria in fourth, Norway and the Netherlands in fifth, Australia in seventh with 7 points, and France in eighth with 6. Now we move over to Belarus, to Minsk for the votes of the Belarusian jury. Israel 1 point. Israel 1 point. Poland 2 points. La Pologne 2 points. Denmark 3 points. Le Danemark 3 points. Austria 4 points. L'Autriche 4 points. 5 points to the Netherlands. Les Pays-Bas 5 points. 6 points to Norway. La Norvège 6 points. Australia 7 points. L'Australie 7 points. 8 to Sweden. La Suède 8 points. 10 points to Portugal. Portugal 10 points. And finally, Bulgaria 12 points. Bulgarie 12 points. And that's all from Belarus. As you can see, Portugal are still in the lead with 34 points. 9 ahead of Bulgaria with 25, and Sweden are close third with 22. Belgium have moved down a bit to 4th place with 18. Norway and Australia in 5th with 14. The Netherlands 7th with 13. And France in 8th, still with 6 points. Now we move over to Austria, to Vienna, for the votes of the Austrian jury. United Kingdom 1 point. Le Royaume-Uni 1 point. Belgium 2 points. Belgique 2 points. 3 points to Norway. La Norvège 3 points. 4 points to Sweden. La Suède, 4 points. Hungary, 5 points. L'Hongrie, 5 points. Italy, 6 points. L'Italie, 6 points. Belarus, 7 points. La Biélorussie, 7 points. Portugal, 8 points. Le Portugal, 8 points. Bulgaria, 10 points. Bulgarie, 10 points. The Netherlands, 12 points. Les Pays-Bas, 12 points. And that completes the votes of the Austrian jury, with Hungary having received their first marks, and the gap between Portugal and Bulgaria narrowing slightly, 42 to 35. Then we have Sweden with 26, the Netherlands with 25, Belgium with 20, Norway with 17, Australia with 14, and Belarus with 8. We still have a few zeros on the board, but let's hope that the Armenian jury based in Yerevan will lift a few of the zeros. Austria, 1 point. L'Autriche, 1 point. Italy, 2 points. L'Italie, 2 points. France, 3 points. La France, 3 points. United Kingdom, 4 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 4 points. Norway, 5 points. La Norvège, 5 points. Sweden, 6 points. La Suède, 6 points. 7 points to Cyprus. Chypre, 7 points. Moldova, 8 points. La Moldavie, 8 points. Greece, 10 points. La Grèce, 10 points. And finally, Portugal, 12 points. Portugal, 12 points. And that completes the voting from Yerevan. And that has Portugal's third set of 12 points there. We can see they are up in the lead, having pulled away from Bulgaria now. We're still down there with 35, Sweden 32, the Netherlands with 25, Norway with 22. They have Belgium, Australia and Moldova completing the top 8. Now we move over to Hilversum for the votes of the Dutch jury. Romania, 1 point. Les Romani, 1 point. Belgium, 2 points. Belgique, 2 points. Austria, 3 points. L'Autriche, 3 points. Australia, 4 points. L'Australie, 4 points. United Kingdom, 5 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 5 points. Sweden, 6 points. La Suède, 6 points. Norway, 7 points. La Norvège, 7 points. Denmark, 8 points. Denmark, 8 points. Bulgaria, 10 points. Bulgarie, 10 points. Portugal, 12 points. Portugal, 12 points. And that's all from the Netherlands. As you can see there, Romania received their first mark there for the Netherlands, though Portugal are well up at this early stage of the voting with 66 points. With Bulgaria with 45, and then Sweden with 38, Norway in 4th, the Netherlands 5th, Belgium 6th, Australia 7th, and the United Kingdom in 8th place. Next up, we move over to Chisinau for the votes of the Moldovan jury. Hungary, 1 point. L'Hongrie, 1 point. Austria, 2 points. L'Autriche, 2 points. 3 points to Belarus. La Biélorussie, 3 points. Australia, 4 points. L'Australie, 4 points. Azerbaijan, 5 points. L'Azerbaijan, 5 points. Armenia, 6 points. L'Arménie, 6 points. Portugal, 7 points. Portugal, 7 points. Sweden, 8 points. La Suède, 8 points. Bulgaria, 10 points. Bulgarie, 10 points. Romania, 12 points. Romania, 12 points. And that's all from Moldova. Portugal with 73, they're just well ahead of everyone else now. Bulgaria are doing the best of the rest with 55 points. But then the rest of them, we have Sweden, Norway, the Netherlands, Belgium, Australia, and still the United Kingdom in 8th place. Now we move over to the Hungarian jury, who are stationed in Budapest. Sweden, 1 point. La Suède, 1 point. Armenia, 2 points. L'Arménie, 2 points. The United Kingdom, 3 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 3 points. Azerbaijan, 4 points. L'Azerbaïdjan, 4 points. Denmark, 5 points. Danemark, 5 points. Norway, 6 points. La Norvège, 6 points. Australia, 7 points. L'Australie, 7 points. The Netherlands, 8 points. Les Pays-Bas, 8 points. Bulgaria, 10 points. Bulgarie, 10 points. Portugal, 12 points. Portugal, 12 points. And that's another set of 12 for the leaders. 85 points to Portugal. They're already 20 ahead of Bulgaria. And then we have Sweden in 3rd place, Norway in 4th, the Netherlands in 5th, Australia in 6th, Belgium in 7th, and the United Kingdom in 8th place. Let's see if any of that changes as we move over to Rome for the votes of the Italian jury. Austria, 1 point. L'Autriche, 1 point. Bulgaria, 2 points. Bulgarie, 2 points. Norway, 3 points. La Norvège, 3 points. Armenia, 4 points. Arménie, 4 points. Portugal, 5 points. Portugal, 5 points. France, 6 points. La France, 6 points. Belgium, 7 points. Belgique, 7 points. Moldova, 8 points. Moldavie, 8 points. Sweden, 10 points. La Suède, 10 points. And finally, Azerbaijan, 12 points. L'Azerbaijan, 12 points. That's a shockingly low mark there for Portugal, but that's still enough. 90 points to Bulgaria's 67 and Sweden's 57. Norway with 38, the Netherlands with 33, Belgium and Australia with 29, and now we have Azerbaijan in 8th place with 22. What changes now as we move over to Copenhagen? Armenia, 1 point. L'Arménie, 1 point. Belgium, 2 points. Belgique, 2 points. Moldova, 3 points. Moldavie, 3 points. Bulgaria, 4 points. La Bulgarie, 4 points. The Netherlands, 5 points. Les Pays-Bas, 5 points. Norway, 6 points. La Norvège, 6 points. Austria, 7 points. L'Autriche, 7 points. Australia, 8 points. L'Australie, 8 points. Portugal, 10 points. Portugal, 10 points. And finally, Sweden, 12 points from Denmark. La Suède, 12 points. Well, you can see now Portugal are already up there with the century. 100 points, and we haven't even left the first list. They are 29 ahead of Bulgaria with 71, though Sweden are very close behind, 69 points. Norway with 44, the Netherlands with 38, Australia with 37, Belgium with 31, and Azerbaijan with 22. The next country to vote cannot vote for itself, and all the well, because they're so far ahead in the lead. It's Portugal, of course, to Lisbon for the votes of the Portuguese jury. Cyprus, 1 point. La Chypre, 1 point. Norway, 2 points. La Norvège, 2 points. 3 points to the Netherlands. Les Pays-Bas, 3 points. France, 4 points. La France, 4 points. Australia, 5 points. L'Australie, 5 points. Moldova, 6 points. La Moldavie, 6 points. Sweden, 7 points. La Suède, 7 points. Belgium, 8 points. Belgique, 8 points. Austria, 10 points. L'Autriche, 10 points. And finally, Azerbaijan, 12 points. L'Azerbaijan, 12 points. That's already Azerbaijan's second set of 12. I would say they're coming up on the rails. There's a long way to go for them yet. 34 points, though. Australia in 5th, Norway in 4th. Bulgaria now can shift down to 3rd place in the expense of Sweden, who are now in 2nd place, though Portugal are just so well ahead at the top with 100 points. We have the Netherlands, of course, in 6th, Belgium in 7th, and Azerbaijan still in 8th place. Now we move over to Azerbaijan, to Baku, for the votes of their jury. Croatia, 1 point. La Croatie, 1 point. Bulgaria, 2 points. Bulgarie, 2 points. Romania, 3 points. La Roumanie, 3 points. Israel, 4 points. Israël, 4 points. Greece, 5 points. La Grèce, 5 points. Poland, 6 points. La Pologne, 6 points. 7 to Ukraine. Ukraine, 7 points. 8 to Portugal. Portugal, 8 points. Moldova, 10 points. Moldavie, 10 points. And the 12 points from Azerbaijan go to Belarus. La Biélorussie, 12 points. 23 for Belarus, though Portugal are still so far in the lead that they are, it looks unassailable. It's still possible, though it looks very, very hard for any country to catch them right now. 108 to Portugal. Their closest challengers are still Sweden with 76, then Bulgaria, a very close 3rd with 73. Norway with 46, Australia with 42, the Netherlands with 41, Belgium with 39, and Moldova with 38. Let's see what now happens as we move over to Zagreb for the Croatian jury's results. Austria, 1 point. L'Autriche, 1 point. Norway, 2 points. La Norvège, 2 points. Denmark, 3 points. Danemark, 3 points. Sweden, 4 points. La Suède, 4 points. Belarus, 5 points. La Biélorussie, 5 points. Australia, 6 points. L'Australie, 6 points. Portugal, 7 points. Portugal, 7 points. 8 to the Netherlands. Les Pays-Bas, 8 points. Bulgaria, 10 points. Bulgarie, 10 points. And 12 points from Croatia go to Hungary. L'Hongrie, 12 points. And that's it from Croatia, and that's it from the first half of the voting. We're going to have to take a bit of a pause here, with Portugal so far in the lead with 150. Bulgaria has just reclaimed 2nd place with 83, and Sweden moved back down to 3rd with 80. Got the Netherlands in 4th with 49, Norway and Australia in 5th with 48, Belgium in 7th with 39, Moldova in 8th with 38, Azerbaijan 9th with 34, Austria in 10th with 29 points. We have Belarus in 11th, Denmark and France in 12th, the United Kingdom and Hungary in 14th, Romania in 16th, 16 points, Armenia and Greece in 17th, Ukraine in 19th, Italy in 20th, Cyprus and Poland in 21st place, Israel 23rd, Croatia 24th, and we've still got 2 countries at the bottom of the board who haven't scored a point yet. Those countries, of course, are Spain and Germany. Let's hope that their zeros get lifted by the end of the voting, as we now move over to Sydney for the votes of the Australian National Jury. Armenia, 1 point. L'Arménie, 1 point. 2 points to Poland. Pologne, 2 points. Austria, 3 points. L'Autriche, 3 points. The Netherlands, 4 points. Les Pays-Bas, 4 points. Denmark 5 points, Danemark 5 points. Sweden 6 points, la Suède 6 points. Portugal 7 points, Portugal 7 points. Bulgaria 8 points, Bulgarie 8 points. Moldova 10 points, Moldavie 10 points. And finally, the United Kingdom 12 points, le Royaume-Uni 12 points. And that's all from Australia. 48 Australia had when they were voting, and that leaves them in 5th place, though Portugal, having received 7 there from Australia, are stretching further ahead, or forging further, I should rather say, with 122 points. Bulgaria beginning to catch up a tiny bit with 91. Then we have Sweden with 86 in 3rd place, and then they're followed by the Netherlands, Norway, Australia, Moldova, and Belgium. Interesting there that we have a 3-way tie for 5th place. So less said about that, and the more we say about our next country, Greece, who are next to vote from Athens. United Kingdom 1 point, le Royaume-Uni 1 point. Bulgaria 2 points, Bulgarie 2 points. Belarus 3 points, la Biélorussie 3 points. 4 points to Italy, l'Italie 4 points. Portugal 5 points, Portugal 5 points. 6 to Romania, la Roumanie 6 points. Moldova 7 points, Moldavie 7 points. Armenia 8 points, l'Arménie 8 points. Azerbaijan 10 points, l'Azerbaijan 10 points. Cyprus 12 points, Chypre 12 points. That was of course a move that shocked absolutely nobody, but which move that has shocked people is that Portugal only 5 from Greece, still well in the lead, 127 to Bulgaria's 93 and Sweden's 86. Moldova moved up into 4th place with 55, the Netherlands 5th with 53, Norway and Australia tying for 6th with 48, and Azerbaijan 8th with 44. Now it's the turn of Spain to vote, and it's Madrid for the votes of the Spanish jury. The Netherlands 1 point, le Pays-Bas 1 point. 2 points to Greece, la Grèce 2 points. Austria 3 points, l'Autriche 3 points. Belgium 4 points, Belgique 4 points. Sweden 5 points, la Suède 5 points. 6 points to Bulgaria, Bulgarie 6 points. Moldova 7 points, Moldavie 7 points. Australia 8 points, l'Australie 8 points. Italy 10 points, l'Italie 10 points. And finally, Portugal 12 points from Spain. Portugal 12 points. In another move that shocks nobody, though that does mean Portugal are 40 points ahead of Bulgaria, 139 to 99. And then we have Sweden with 91, Moldova with 62, Australia in 5th with 56, the Netherlands 6th with 54, Norway 7th with 48, and Azerbaijan 8th with 44. Now we move over to Oslo for the votes of the Norwegian jury. United Kingdom 1 point, le Royaume-Uni 1 point. Moldova 2 points, Moldavie 2 points. Australia 3 points, l'Australie 3 points. 4 to the Netherlands, les Pays-Bas 4 points. Israel 5 points, Israël 5 points. Sweden 6 points, la Suède 6 points. Italy 7 points, l'Italie 7 points. Denmark 8 points, Danemark 8 points. Portugal 10 points, Portugal 10 points. Bulgaria 12 points, Bulgarie 12 points. and that pushes Bulgaria slightly closer to Portugal, but there's still a long way to go yet in terms of points between Portugal and Bulgaria, and we're running out of countries. So you can see the rest of our top 8 there: Sweden, Moldova, Australia, the Netherlands, Norway and Azerbaijan. But let's see what happens as we now move over to London for the votes of the United Kingdom jury. Belarus 1 point, la Biélorussie 1 point. Denmark 2 points, Danemark 2 points. Austria 3 points, l'Autriche 3 points. The Netherlands 4 points, les Pays-Bas 4 points. Belgium 5 points, Belgique 5 points. Moldova 6 points, Moldavie 6 points. Bulgaria 7 points, Bulgarie 7 points. Sweden 8 points, la Suède 8 points. Australia 10 points, l'Australie 10 points. Portugal 12 points, Portugal 12 points. And that means Portugal stretches ever further away from Bulgaria, making it harder and harder for Bulgaria to capture the top spot. 161 to Portugal, Bulgaria's 118. Sweden also in the three-figure club now with 105 points. And then Moldova a long way behind the top 3 with 70 points. Australia with 69, the Netherlands with 62, Norway and Belgium with 48. What now as we move over to Nicosia for Cyprus? Azerbaijan 1 point, l'Azerbaijan 1 point. France 2 points, la France 2 points. Belgium 3 points, Belgique 3 points. Australia 4 points, l'Australie 4 points. United Kingdom 5 points, le Royaume-Uni 5 points. 6 points to Sweden, la Suède 6 points. Bulgaria 7 points, Bulgarie 7 points. 8 to Portugal, Portugal 8 points. Italy 10 points, l'Italie 10 points. And finally, Greece 12 points, la Grèce 12 points. In another move that shocks absolutely nobody. Though we just need to remind ourselves that Spain and Germany still haven't yet received a mark, and Croatia only 1. And Portugal have 169 of them, and with Bulgaria on 125. It's looking like a runaway Portugal victory at this stage of the voting, though don't rule anything out yet. Sweden, Australia, Moldova, the Netherlands, Belgium and Norway follow. Now we move over to Bucharest for the votes of the Romanian jury. Austria 1 point, l'Autriche 1 point. Israel 2 points, Israel 2 points. 3 points to Croatia, la Croatie 3 points. Australia 4 points, l'Australie 4 points. 5 to Denmark, Danemark 5 points. 6 points to Portugal, le Portugal 6 points. Sweden 7 points, la Suède 7 points. Moldova 8 points, Moldavie 8 points. Bulgaria 10 points, Bulgarie 10 points. The Netherlands 12 points, les Pays-Bas 12 points. You can see there we're restored to a 40-point gap between Portugal and Bulgaria, though a reminder that Portugal have already voted and there are only 6 countries yet to call in, and Bulgaria is one of them. So you can see the top 8, still got that 40-point gap at the top, with Sweden in 3rd, Moldova in 4th, Australia 5th, the Netherlands 6th, Belgium in 7th, and Norway in 8th. Now we move over to Germany, to Hamburg, for the votes of the German jury. Hungary 1 point, l'Hongrie 1 point. Austria, 2 points. L'Autriche, 2 points. Croatia, 3 points. La Croatie, 3 points. 4 points to Sweden. La Suède, 4 points. Australia, 5 points. L'Australie, 5 points. United Kingdom, 6 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 6 points. The Netherlands, 7 points. Les Pays-Bas, 7 points. Bulgaria, 8 points. Bulgarie, 8 points. Portugal, 10 points. Portugal, 10 points. And finally, Norway, 12 points. La Norvège, 8 points. 12 points, pardon, le 12 points pour la Norvège. As you can see, 12 went to Norway. As you can see, that Portugal, 42 ahead of Bulgaria. It's still possible for Bulgaria to catch Portugal. Mathematically, the possibility is still there, however unlikely. Sweden with 122, Australia in 4th place with 82, the Netherlands 5th with 81, Moldova 6th with 78, Norway 7th with 60, and Belgium 8th with 51. We have 5 countries yet to call in. We have France, Bulgaria, Sweden, Belgium, and our next country, the host country, Ukraine, from Kyiv. Belgium, 1 point. La Belgique, 1 point. Australia, 2 points. L'Australie, 2 points. The Netherlands, 3 points. Les Pays-Bas, 3 points. 4 points to Moldova. Moldavie, 4 points. France, 5 points. La France, 5 points. 6 points to Azerbaijan. L'Azerbaijan, 6 points. Croatia, 7 points. La Croatie, 7 points. Hungary, 8 points. L'Hongrie, 8 points. Portugal, 10 points. Portugal, 10 points. And finally, Belarus, 12 points. La Biélorussie, 12 points. And that's all from Ukraine. And mathematically, Portugal cannot be caught with a score of 195 points. Their closest challengers are Bulgaria with 143. They're followed by Sweden with 122. Australia and the Netherlands sharing 4th place with 84. Moldova 6th with 82. Norway 7th with 60. And Belgium 8th with 52. 4 countries yet to call in. The next one is Belgium. Nous allons à Bruxelles et voici le résultat de jury belge. La France, 1 point. France, 1 point. Le Royaume-Uni, 2 points. United Kingdom, 2 points. L'Autriche, 3 points. Austria, 3 points. L'Azerbaijan, 4 points. Azerbaijan, 4 points. Le Chypre, 5 points. Cyprus, 5 points. L'Australie, 6 points. Australia, 6 points. La Norvège, 7 points. Norway, 7 points. Le Portugal, 8 points. Portugal, 8 points. La Bulgarie, 10 points. Bulgaria, 10 points. Et pour terminer, la Suède, 12 points. Sweden, 12 points. Et ceci termine le point attribué par le jury belge. As you can see, Portugal have now broken the 200 barrier, up there with 203 points. Bulgaria 50 behind with 153, and then Sweden with 134. Australia currently in the best, the rest with 90 points. We have the Netherlands with 84, Moldova with 82, Norway with 67, and Azerbaijan with 55. 3 countries yet to go. We now move over to Stockholm for the votes of the Swedish jury. 1 point to Belgium. Belgique, 1 point. Cyprus, 2 points. La Chypre, 2 points. 3 points to the Netherlands. Les Pays-Bas, 3 points. Austria, 4 points. L'Autriche, 4 points. 5 to Denmark. Danemark, 5 points. Italy, 6 points. L'Italie, 6 points. 7 points to Bulgaria. Bulgarie, 7 points. Moldova, 8 points. La Moldavie, 8 points. Australia, 10 points. L'Australie, 10 points. And finally, Portugal, 12 points. Portugal, 12 points. And you can see there that Australia, having broken the 100 barrier, they've the fourth country to join the 100 club, which is ever more surprising given that they haven't received a single set of 12 points yet. So they're in fourth place, with Sweden in third, Bulgaria second, and Portugal well in the lead with 215 points. Moldova in fifth, the Netherlands sixth, Norway in seventh, and Azerbaijan back in eighth place. We have two countries yet to call. The penultimate country has their jury based in Sofia. This is because this is the Bulgarian jury. Ukraine, 1 point. Ukraine, 1 point. 2 points to Belarus. La Biélorussie, 2 points. Romania, 3 points. La Roumanie, 3 points. Armenia, 4 points. L'Arménie, 4 points. 5 to Azerbaijan. L'Azerbaijan, 5 points. 6 points to Greece. La Grèce, 6 points. Poland, 7 points. Pologne, 7 points. Israel, 8 points. Israel, 8 points. The Netherlands, 10 points. Les Pays-Bas, 10 points. And finally, Austria, 12 points. L'Autriche, 12 points. Surprisingly there from Bulgaria, they gave no points there to Portugal. The first country to give no points to Portugal. What's even more surprising is that Portugal gave nothing to Bulgaria in return. And they just happen to be the top two countries at the moment. Though with the top two unchanged, we still have Sweden with 134, Australia with 100, the Netherlands with 97, Moldova with 90, Norway with 67, and now in 8th place we have Austria. We have one country yet to call, and that is France. Nous allons à Paris et voici le résultat du jury français. L'Autriche, 1 point. Austria, 1 point. L'Australie, 2 points. Australia, 2 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 3 points. United Kingdom, 3 points. Les Pays-Bas, 4 points. The Netherlands, 4 points. 5 points pour la Bulgarie. Bulgaria, 5 points. Israël, 6 points. Israel, 6 points. La Norvège, 7 points. Norway, 7 points. 8 points pour la Suède. Sweden, 8 points. L'Italie, 10 points. Italy, 10 points. Le Portugal, 12 points. Portugal, 12 points. Et ceci termine le point attribué par le jury français. Au revoir. And that's all from the voting. So au revoir to all the juries, with Portugal up there with 227 points. Second place, we see Bulgaria, as they have for most of the time, 165. Sweden third with 142. Australia fourth with 102. The Netherlands fifth with 101. They having just broken into the 100 club at the very last second. Moldova sixth with 90. Norway seventh with 74. Austria eighth with 61. Azerbaijan ninth with 60. Italy 10th with 57. And that followed by Belgium in 11th. The United Kingdom 12th. Belarus 13th, Denmark 14th, Greece 15th, Armenia 16th, a three-way tie for 17th place between France, Hungary and Cyprus, Israel in 20th, Romania 21st, Poland 22nd, Croatia 23rd, Ukraine in 24th place, and Spain and Germany unfortunately having had received no points. That's been the Kyiv 2017 voting results using the 1975 to 1996 voting system, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. Thank you so much.